The UFC debut of who? Who? He is nothing. Ask any UFC fan.
Trash. It's trash.
Trash.
But I got to be honest though, John. When they said Kevin Holland, I was like, "Ooh,
I loved it.
You like that?"
I loved it.
I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, this is a little bit of a strange fight because normally MVP's the longer, faster, and kind of like wiry guy. He'll still be the faster, wiry guy.
I was gonna say, don't even try to tell me you think Kevin Holland's gonna be faster.
Oh no. Stephen Thomson was faster.
I thought for a second there, I thought you lost your mind.
No. He's not going to be faster, but he's going to be longer.
No, he's not.
No, let me see. Let's pull it up. You know what? Let's check the stats.
They're both 6'3". They're both 6'3". So the reach is going to be, when you talk about reach, it's sometimes difficult based upon shoulders, because the arm length is really what you're looking at and stuff. 81 to 79, so very close. And so it's right
2
there.
inches. I mean,
yeah,
she said 2 inches is a lot sometimes.
So here's the difference. This is what it comes down to. We just talked about Dustin Poirier and his fight IQ. And I love Kevin Holland as a fighter. He just doesn't fight smart. He doesn't fight smart, in how many fights. Now, I have seen him like mature and he does something in the fight and you go, all right, there you go. Put it into where your strength is at. And then he'll come back the next fight and it's like, what the hell, dude? His fight with Stephen Thomson, he enjoyed himself. He hurt his hands in that fight, but he had the opportunity to be in the top position on the ground with Stephen Thomson and let Stephen Thomson stand up. You don't do that. Yeah, that's just not smart. I don't care what you said in the media scrums or any of that stuff. I don't care. Your job is to go out there and win. So put the fight in the position where you have the greatest opportunity to get that win and use it. And when you don't, it's telling me you're just not being smart. So I think Kevin Holland is a hell of a fighter. He's got a better ground game than MVP, but he's not going to be able to submit MVP. MVP is not bad on the ground. People don't give him credit for, his defense on the ground. His ability to get back to his feet is damn good too. It's going to come down to the awkwardness of MVP. How awkward he is for someone to have to deal with in a fight. You saw Stephen Thomson land a lot of shots on Kevin Holland. Stand by. Because if there's one thing that I know, MVP lands heavier shots than Stephen Thomson. They both have great kicks, both have great hands. Knees are a specialty of MVP, and look out for that knee coming up the middle.
Yeah, he's gonna have to jump pretty high to get there. Knee. Kevin Holland will tend to back away with his chin in the air versus kind of dipping his head down. I'm not expecting him to use a lot of knees. He'll threaten them here and there, but I think honestly, when you go back and watch the Stephen Thomson fight, bless you, with Kevin Holland, is what did Kevin Holland say when he got back to the corner? Damn, he's fast.
Damn, he's fast. Like, stand by.
And so Michael Venom Page is a lot faster. Now, the one thing that I will say the difference is that Stephen Thomson works his way in with the kick and then goes right to the punching and then punching right back to the kick to exit himself out. MVP jumps in quite a bit to cover that range. He does it so well, so fast with it.
But that's part of the problem.
Yes.
He covers so much distance.
That could lead you right into a big shot.
You think you're safe.
Yeah.
And you're not.
You think you're safe and you're not is correct. But that also could leave you jumping in right into a big shot. And
sure.
So that's kind of where I look at the two of them. Kevin Holland can catch him coming in. It's going to be tough. You can catch him coming in, though. I don't see it any other way. I don't think that Kevin Holland's, because Logan Storley had a hard time holding MVP down, had a hard time getting him down. And he's a six-time state champ out of South Dakota, four-time All-American out of Minnesota. I mean, like, the guy can wrestle. I mean, and every guy that's been able to beat Michael Venom Page was just guys that just stayed on the wrestling, didn't worry about striking, and they had to make it a boring fight. I don't think Kevin Holland has that boring fight in him. He just wants to be entertaining. I'm sure he wants to win. Now I think his mindset has changed to the Stephen Thompson fight. But trying to take him down, Michael Venom Page, and control him, it's gonna be pretty difficult. And
well, it's one of I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I think you're gonna see MVP fight very similar to how Sean O'Malley is gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to stick and move, a lot of movement, keep on the bike, and outpoint him until a big shot opens up.
There is going to be that moment, that Douglas Lima has got a win over MVP. That was his first loss. And you take a look, and MVP was starting to get to Douglas, and he actually had hurt Douglas in that. But it's as you're talking about, that moment where he jumps in, all of that is momentum coming forward. And if you can meet that momentum like Douglas Lima did, that shot just intensifies in its, power and its ability to put him out. So Kevin Holland's got to time that and find that moment. I just don't know if he can, based upon the awkwardness. You can't bring anybody in to your camp that's going to mimic what Michael Page does. It's not going to happen to him. Now, the one thing I look at this, Michael Page wants to make a statement. And look, he's had, Josh, you think about this. I've never seen an individual hurt fighters as much as Michael Page.
Yeah. So weird.
I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth. I've seen him knock people out, all that. He broke the skull of Evangelista Santos. Okay. I mean, broke the front plate of his sinus cavities. I mean, did it. I was the referee and turned him over and went, shit. Okay. It's okay to see lumps. You don't want to see divots. Okay. Indentions are bad. He broke the nose of Derek Anderson so badly. I mean, his nose was sitting across his face, and that was off of a kick. He tore the patella tendon of Goichi Yamauchi with one kick, and just snapped his tendon to the point it rolled his kneecap up into his leg. And you look and you go, I mean, he's got a bunch of other knockouts, but he's got some violent endings because he does have so much speed. He does have power, and it's his ability to get to you when you don't think that he can. Yeah. And now, Logan Storley is he's a fast guy. And he said, I was shocked at how fast he was. He covered distance, and I was like, holy shit. How did he get there that fast? And that's the thing that, Kevin's going to have to deal with.
How much pressure is MVP feeling right now? First fight in the UFC, changing promotions after being in one for so long.
He wants to come out and he wants to put on a show. He wants to have a highlight reel. He wants everyone to go, wow.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to get him where he needs to be. He's not getting younger. He's older. He's 35, almost 36 years of age, or is he 36?
I think he's 37.
He's right there between.
I think he's 37.
36.
Okay, 36.
Any day now, though. April 7th.
Well, there you go. 37. So he's coming up on it. So he doesn't have a ton of time.
Yeah.
This is where all of a sudden that speed will start to diminish, somewhere in here. It may not be this year, but it's going to happen. He wants to be on the fast track. He wants to get to a title shot in the UFC. That's his goal.